Oregon is ringing in the new year with a grim milestone in the pandemic. More than 1,500 Oregonians have now died from COVID-19. 6 more deaths and more than 700 additional cases were reported today by the Oregon Health Authority. That number of COVID-19 hospitalizations in the state did slightly drop. And in Washington, with Governor Jay Inslee announcing changes to the metrics for a return to in-person learning, some school districts are planning to get your kids back to school very soon.
In fact, a Vancouver school district says it'll have some kids back in just 2 weeks. Fox 12's Drew Reeves is live in Vancouver with a breakdown of the back-to-school timeline and how families are feeling about the move. Drew?
Yeah, if your kids are part of Evergreen Public Schools, then they could be back in school as soon as January 19th. That's when kindergartners and first graders will be able to go back. Now, I did speak to a mother who has a student here at Illahee Elementary School, and she says her son was very excited to get this news today.
We've been really looking forward to getting some more in-person learning.
Like many parents, Christine Ma says she and her kids have been waiting to hear when they will return to school. Today, one of her kids got that very exciting news.
And he was kind of rubbing it in his sister's faces because he's like, I get to go back before you. So yeah, he's really looking forward to it.
Her first grader will be back 2 days a week starting on January 19th.
It's just going to be much better for students as we can get more of them in and into a normal routine.
The Evergreen School District has already had some kindergartners and students with special needs back in classes since September. But starting on the 19th, kindergartners will have more in-class time and first graders will go back twice a week. A week later, second and third graders get to go back twice a week, followed by fourth and fifth graders in the beginning of February. But some have concerns that the district may be moving too quickly.
We will insist that it be made safe. And if not, then it can't happen. It can't happen until our buildings are safe. We won't go back to unsafe buildings.
Bill Bevel is president of the Evergreen Education Association, the district's teacher union, and says agreements on this plan still have to be made.
We have not agreed to this timeline. This timeline was put out by the district without consulting us.
However, Evergreen Public Schools says it's learned enough from the kindergartners who have returned to ensure safety as more students come back. Christine also says she feels safe having her children return.
I am not worried at all about them going back to school, and we'll take all our precautions that we need to and do our part. So yeah, I have no worries.
And for families or teachers who do not feel comfortable coming back, there is still going to be an online-only option for them. The union says that it is also asking everybody in the community to do their part and follow CDC guidelines to keep Clark County's numbers down. Reporting live in Camas, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.